So, what is Powerline? Powerline is a free-to-play game on the website coolmathgames.com, which is a popular outlet for children during computer class and for college students during, well, computer class. I love how there's a little paragraph at the bottom trying to justify how the game is educational for kids. Like, come on, we all know they're here for the slaughter. Also, most teachers in grade school didn't let us play on coolmathgames.com, but whatever. The game combines the consumption and growth elements of Snake, the trap and cut off your enemy elements of Tron, and the vicious free-for-all elements of GTA Online.
Man, fuck you! Yeah, fuck you, you high and mighty weasel!
You start off with a randomly colored, randomly named line creature. Your name and color have no effect on how you play the game, just as it should be in real life. You start off pretty small and consume glowing particles to increase your size. You can get in the way of other line creatures to destroy them and consume their life force, but you are equally vulnerable. Not only can they kill you, but you can kill yourself simply by taking a wrong turn into your own body. Think of it like if you were to lick your own belly button, only to vaporize into your most basic elements like carbon or oxygen or whatever anonymous jelly keeps your anatomy functioning. The point being, don't try to lick your own belly button. Wait, the point being, tread carefully and keep an eye out. As you move next to other players, you obtain a speed boost. You can use this to overcome them and to move across the map much more efficiently. You can't speed boost on yourself because it would probably create an infinite cycle of speed that would not only crash the game, but break the very fabric of our universe. The map feels kinda large, as it's home to upwards of 40 line creatures played by other people. There is no in-game chat, and there's no reason to be mad at other players. Your grudges are brief and last no longer than your current lifespan. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, just save your energy. There's a ranking system present, and as you get bigger you rise to the top, until you get to the first place spot, signified by a crown. Being the king of the line creatures is by no means easy work. You have a massive, vulnerable frame, and you're the only player marked on everybody else's map. Everybody wants a piece of the pie, and you've just become the pie person. The king is most often found at the top of the map, not for any particular reason from what I've seen, that's just where the larger lines happen to migrate to. The king is able to obtain speed boosts by traveling along the lines of other top players, making avoiding other players far easier. However, if the king were to venture to the bottom, where small lines spawn, they would find very few line creatures long enough to provide an adequate speed boost. This would then slow you down. The small lines, however, have discovered the longest line creature in the entire map, and would quickly gain enough speed to overcome the titan before them. After playing the game, I quickly realized that it displays the evolution of life in its most basic form. Let's look at this game from another point of view. You are brought into this world, small, vulnerable, and alone, in a basic multicellular form. You consume energy to grow, but you're also that energy with which other life forms grow. Your energy is obtained and distributed back into the world in an everlasting cycle. You encounter other similar creatures in your environment. As you struggle amongst each other to obtain energy, you each develop new strategies to obtain energy more efficiently. You form parasitic speed relationships to overcome your prey. They soon learn how to combat this with a quick cutoff, causing them to prey on you. You soon learn to anticipate that maneuver with a deflection and then cut them off again. You learn to zigzag in a way that does not allow your rivals to travel on a linear path. This way they can't get a speed boost, and this makes them want to avoid being near you. As you get bigger, you use your size to your advantage, and you learn how to trap smaller prey in an inescapable prison of your own flesh.
Look at all that flesh jiggling!
But hey, maybe you don't want to hurt anybody. Maybe you prefer to scavenge. You can use the speed boosts to reach the top of the map, like a hyena entering a lion's den. It's like happening upon the fertile graveyard of ancient behemoths, whose struggles have lost all context and relevance to the apathetic eternal march of time. All in all, the game is a lot of fun to play. For a free-to-play game, it's pretty addictive. The gameplay is really solid, and the aesthetic has this nice retro arcade feel that's very pleasing to the eyes. It's aided by the fact that as you level up, you don't get any particular advantage or special power-up that makes playing as a lower level more difficult than it has to be. It just depends on how you use your size that determines your outcome. Always remember the key message of evolution. Natural selection is not determined by who is the strongest or who is the smartest, but by who is the most capable of adapting to change.